Guys, welcome back to another episode of Android application development tutorial. So in the previous part of this tutorial series, we just learned about how to create an expandable list view in an Android application. So in this episode, I am going to teach you what are the event listeners and what are the event action methods corresponding to the events in an expandable list view. So there is a method corresponding to when the user expand a list view, and there is a method corresponding to when a user collapse the list view. Also there is a method is available when a user click a child item under the main category. So here in this application, the child are not selectable. It is not possible to select the child. This is because on the adapter class there is a method called is child selectable. It is now returned false. So if you want to make the child clickable, then you have to return true from this method. Okay, now if you run the application, we can select the child. So I again run the application. Now we can check it. So I expand one list. So now I am able to select the child because that method called is child selectable is now returned true. Okay, so now we are going to create the first method when user expand a main category in the expandable list view. So go to the main activity.java file. Here the expandable list view object is exp list. So here I am going to make the first action method. So the first method is exp list dot set on group expand listener. That is the first method. This method will invoke when user expand any of the main item on the expandable list view. So new on group expand listener. Okay, so here you got the group position. You can find out which group is actually expanded using this argument called group position. So here I show a message using toast. Get the base context. First I have to get the group name. So you can get all the group name from the array list called movies list. So movies list dot get and pass the argument group position. Also add a string here is expanded. Okay, now make a duration for this toast. Now make the toast visible. Okay, we can check it. So I am going to run the application, run as Android application. Okay, now I am going to expand the action movies category. So I expand it. Here we got the message action movies is expanded. Okay, so now I am going to create the second method. So whenever user collapse a list view, so here is the second method exp list dot set on group collapse listener. New on group collapse listener. Here also you got an argument called group position. So on this method on group collapse, you will get an argument called group position. So by using this argument, you can find out which group is actually collapsed. So here also I using that same toast. The argument name is same here, is instead of expanded, here it is collapsed. Okay, we can check it again. Okay, first I'm going to expand an item. So comedy movies is expanded. Now I am going to collapse it. So collapse comedy movies is collapsed now. Okay, it's working fine. Now we have to create a method corresponding to when the user click the child, any of this child. We have to create a method. So that is the next method. So exp list dot set, there is a method called on child click listener. New expandable list view dot on click child listener. This method actually return false. Okay, so here you got some arguments like the expandable list view object, a view class object. Here also the group position and child position is also available here. Okay, so by using the group position and child position, you can get the group position and you can get the title of the child from the hash map. Here the hash map name is, here we save the movies subcategory into this hash map called movies category, and the list name is movies list. Okay, so now here I am going to display a toast dot make text, get the base context. Okay, so first I have to get the child name. So first we have to get the hash map. Here the hash map name is movies category dot get. We have to get the child corresponding to the movies category name. So movies list dot get group position, you have to pass the group position here, and from that group you have to get the child. So get is not correct. Movies, okay, this is got wrong. Movies category movies list dot get. Here you have to pass the group position, and from that group you have to get the child name. So get, and here you have to pass the child position, and also provide duration toast dot make long. Okay, so before I have to make some message here. So here we got the child name from category, okay, here I have to get the category name. Put a space here. Here I have to get the category name. We got the category name from the list, movies list. Here it is, movies, yeah, correct, movies list dot get, and here you have to pass the group position. Also show a string here is selected, and here you have to specify the task duration, make long, and now make it visible. Okay, so here it will display like this. First the selected child name from category, and here the group position, group name is selected. Okay, so we have to check it. So I run the application again, run as Android application. Okay, first expand the comedy movies. Comedy movies is expanded, and I select right along from comedy movies. So here right along from category comedy movies is selected. Okay, these are the events and action listeners corresponding to an expandable list view in Android. The first method is set on group expand listener. This method will invoke whenever user expand a group, and second method is set on group collapse listener. This method will invoke whenever the user collapse a particular group. And finally, there is a method called set on child click listener. This method will invoke whenever user click a child item in a group. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please try it yourself. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part.